Hello, everybody. This is Grace with Grace on a Journey Channelings podcast. Welcome to the newcomers. And to those of you returning, thank you for your support. Your presence is valued and appreciated. So for today, the title of today's episode will be Renewal and Growth. When I took some time to just browse around and see the spread that I have laid out, I'm getting the vibe that this episode may be a little different because I feel as if, as much as the episodes that I do involve a lot of guidance and wisdom, this episode will also be in relation to possibly your present circumstance. And that's what will make it a little more interesting. And so we'll just begin with the first card. Now, the first three cards actually that I picked up is giving me the vibe that a lot of you have gifts that you haven't even uncovered yet. And you need to begin working more diligently towards developing your intuitive skills. There's so many things you can do for that, and there's so much information regarding that online. I think this is important. I mean, you know how you have a priority list? Include this on the list, because this is actually in the category of self-care. We're in a season that many people are being unmasked. This means you may have people in your circle. It is more than likely you have people in your circle that are wearing a mask. And when you are put in a position where you feel you need counsel, especially, can I say especially again, in this season, you want to have access to somebody that is trustworthy, somebody that is called to be a guide and assist. Because if you get yourself, I'm trying to find a kind word, but if you get yourself in a situation where you connect with people that are low vibrational, you are at high risk for ruining your entire life. I'm telling you this because it's happened. I've witnessed it in people's lives. And this is why you are being called to develop yourself in areas concerning spirituality. It is time to get yourself in preparation mode. If you have not been on task, if you have been negligent and just, leaning towards others and their gifts and whatever they say jump, you say how high, it's not a good thing. And I'm not saying this because it's to my benefit, because actually I offer individual empowerment sessions myself. But when I do it, ethics is something that comes to play. You understand? But not everyone is in that mindset. And when you are high vibrational and you want the blessings of high vibration in your life, you must remain consistent with that energy. I feel as if someone out there is in search for some type of guidance. But then there's a spirit of confusion around you because you expose yourself to many, many individuals with self-appointed titles and a following that's questionable. And you really don't know in what direction to go. I'm going to say this one more time. I shouldn't have to say this because you should already have love for yourself. But the reality is, some of you don't. It's evident through your circumstances and the decisions that you're making and the doors that you don't want to close and the lack of self-care. It is very important. Notice how much I am emphasizing this. People, I wish I had the words to explain to you that this is serious as life and death. It is important that you have access to messages that are being sent your way to align you with your highest good. Okay? I can't love you more than you love yourself. I'm just a messenger, and I just relayed the message, okay? Work on your journaling skills, people. Journal every day. Journal every single day, okay? You need to be able to put your thoughts on paper. I understand the hesitation in doing that. Some people feel as if, well, what if someone picks it up? There are different ways to eliminate whatever you wrote down on that paper. Okay, I know some of you have probably experienced traumas of people reading your diary or whatever it was. And it kind of brought this type of hesitation to write your feelings down. But you can still write it down, even if you write it and rip it up. Even if you write it and burn it. But you need to release. Not just body. Okay? You need to release mind, body, and soul. Okay? It's part of detoxing. Detoxing is not only, what you do relating to your body. You also need detoxing, spiritual detoxing. Okay? You need detoxing things that are weighing you down, that are leaning you towards mental illness. It had to be said. It's because we're not detoxing enough. And that will help you with your intuition, okay? And take walks. Take walks in nature, obviously in safe places. You'd be surprised. The messages, the clarity, the guidance that will be made available to you if you ask for it, if you pray about it, if you say, please, God, give me the messages that I need to know that will assist me in aligning to my highest good. Invite it. It will not come to you unless you invite it. And out of love, I will share. You don't only request the messages, you also ask that to protect the messages from any interference. Anybody who's trying to use spell work, who's trying to, manipulate you to banish them and those energies from your life. Find a safe place. I'm being told to tell you, find a safe place. Find a safe place. Now that could mean many things. It might be a safe place to receive messages. It might be a safe place to open up, to vent. It might be a safe place to ask for help. You understand? Next message. Yeah, connect to things that are spiritually inspirational, okay? Where your focus is where your strength is. That's what you're giving attention. That's what you will attract in your life. So, as much as you are involved and alert and present in your lives and participating with your best self forward, make time to reward yourself. Disconnect from the world. And what I mean in that in detail is make time to turn the technology off. You understand? I know some of you have children, but when your children are home with you, guess what? They're safe, right? Okay. When your spouse is home with you, guess what? They're safe, right? So, in those safe windows, for lack of a better word, excuse